Hello there, listeners of Stories Philippines podcast. This is your host, Paul. I have an intriguing tale to share with you today. This story was generously sent in by one of our listeners. Let's call him Nico. Back in the day, Nico's life was a simple routine of home to school and back. Raised by his loving grandma because of a broken family, they lived together with his uncle. However, everything changed when Nico turned 16. The once homeschooled boy suddenly became an adventurous spirit. Maybe it was the thrill of freedom that made him explore like a bird who just discovered its wings. One day, Nico and his school pals decided to hang out at the Marikina River Park. As always, Nico arrived early, 30 minutes earlier than everyone else, maybe due to his sheer excitement. As he was waiting for his friends, who were notoriously late, typical Filipino time, he began to feel restless and decided to go upstairs for a better vantage point. While he was observing the bustling crowd, something caught his eye. He noticed that some people's reflections were not visible in the glass wall of the nearby Chowking restaurant. Intrigued by this, he decided to investigate further. He sat near the glass wall and started observing if people passing by had reflections. To his surprise, nearly 1/8 of the people did not have any. Shaking off this observation as a trick of the bright sun, Nico decided to ignore it. Fast forward to later that day, when they had just finished watching a movie and were using the restroom. Nico and his friends were not alone. There was another group of around 8 guys aged between 18 to 20 years old. Remembering his earlier experience, Nico decided to observe again, pretending to be fixing his hair. He saw that 3 out of the 8 guys in the other group had no reflection. He tried not to show his shock, but deep down he was freaking out. Even today, no matter where he goes, Nico often encounters people without reflections. He has learned to act normal around them. Whenever he is in a mall, he finds himself looking at mirrors more than the people. Although it may not be creepy, Nico wanted to share this mysterious experience with us. He still doesn't understand why he sees people without reflections in mirrors. If anyone out there can shed some light on this mystery, Nico would appreciate it. He also promised to share creepier experiences if we post this one. Thanks, Nico, for sharing this intriguing experience. Now for a short lesson, dear listeners. Nico's story teaches us that the world is full of mysteries and unexplained phenomena. It's okay to question and explore these oddities, but always stay safe and respect the unknown. Until next time, keep those stories coming and stay spooked.